Hi guys, this is part 2 to treatment, trauma, and care. So sorry about that, it cut off on me. As I was saying, mental self-care is important to acknowledge that thinking is one of the most intensive energy users of all our activities. So we have to pace ourselves and care for ourselves. So examples of that are critical thinking, involves analysis. I do a lot of this as I'm an aspiring behavior analyst. So we analyze data, we take data, we work with kids that have behaviors. So I have a lot of mental and emotional care that I have to maintain and regulate on a daily basis in order to be healthy. So other examples of mental self-care are organizing and planning, where you prioritize your tasks and your activities. I do a lot of that, schedule making, keeping a calendar. You mental self-care, synthesizing, gathering concepts and ideas, creative thinking, intuitive thinking, sensing or perceiving truth without empirical evidence, and incorporating it into the whole of an idea or decision. Then, of course, you have your spiritual self-care, which I consider to be at almost literally at the top of the list, because if you believe in a higher power and you have hope and faith, which you see in the background for me, hope, faith, love, all of that, you have a good foundation. You can literally make it. But spiritual health looks different to anyone and everyone. So it just matters about you. But for me, and for what it's saying here, is to take time personally to simply be versus do. Use silence and stillness as a discipline. And I've been trying to practice a lot of that. Faith and silence and solitude, not necessarily isolation. Meditation. Be quick to acknowledge sin to God or whoever you believe in, creator, source. It says use a spiritual formation approach that is compatible with your personality. Stay focused on your calling or vocation. And that's really important, staying focused. Because when you're focused on something, nothing can deter you, nothing can distract you, left to right. You have a plan, you have it down, you have goals, you've thought about it. So all of these things are very important in having a healthy well-being, so that you can be successful on a daily basis to take care of yourself. And then two, you also have to have reserves for yourself. You can't use up all of your energy, otherwise you get burnt out. So it's important to know yourself, to get in solitude, to meditate, to get with whoever you believe in, creator, source, God, so that you can hear for a clear set direction, so that you can have clarity. But I hope this helped you guys. Life is a process, it's a journey. We're always constantly learning. But the important thing is to be aware. To be aware of your surroundings and to be aware of your